Ooh. I'm a pirate now.
Black Flag. It was my first entry into the Assassin's Creed games. I just remember one day thinking I wanted to play a pirate game. So I went onto Google and I searched what's a good pirate game, and I ended up with Black Flag right in front of me. And that was a 2017 Assassin's Creed game. I was like, okay, I've got this whole access to all these games now that I'm, I put in a little bit of money to like get a bigger library of games on the PS4 and such to see what there was available, what I had been missing as well. And since I could relax rather than editing and such, so I could just explore and play what the hell I wanted, ended up playing this and joining the story of Edward Kenway in the I think it's 16th or 17th century, and essentially a pirate who wanted to make his big name on the seas as well, and ended up becoming an assassin through all the law and the corruption that was going on at the time, while meeting historical characters as well. Now I remember a certain subscriber, I think it was Coxford Gamer, a shout out to him in this one, who was telling me to play the Assassin's Creed games for ages on my streams, and I was just like, no, it's not something that would interest me, and blah blah blah. But I never listen to anyone until I do, and they are absolutely awesome as well. I just love them. The open world element of just roaming on the seas and such is fantastic as well. You can build your own economy within the game. You can trade. You can attack trade routes and such. Every time you capture a ship, you can either send it to Edward Kenway's fleet, or essentially repair your current ship, which is the Jackdaw, where you do all the missions across the sea as well. It had a really nice balance between linear and open world vibes, I would say. A lot of games, they just free you and they let you do what you want, but they don't really have much direction. But I always felt like I had, a kind of direction and a sense with the story, which was just fantastic. He's a very likable character, Edward, as well, and quite relatable in the fact that he wasn't interested in the Assassin's Creed or the background thing. You just feel like a pirate. If you're interested in the lore and the story and such, this might not be the best game. But to my understanding, I did not know that much about Assassin's Creed before. I knew the rough story, but I learned so much just through looking through all the stories and databases and the logs as well. And I was so hyped when I saw some historical characters as well, because I tell you this, I've always had a little bit of a fascination with ships and such. I've always liked it, and just that whole travel piratey vibe as well. I remember, obviously, when you're a kid, you dress up as a pirate quite a lot, right? I went to a lot of trips. I went to the Cutty Sark, I went to the Golden Hind, which was Sir Francis Drake's ship, I think. And I remember we cosplayed as pirates when I was like 7, 8 as well. It was just fabulous. To feel that sense of adventure on the seas as well. Of course, in reality, it was very brutal. It was like gang warfare, equivalent to this day on the sea. They were fighting for sugar and rum as opposed to gold, as the stereotype claims. And as the game goes through, and looks through these themes and such, you explore it. You explore it through the eyes of Kenway. It covers these themes, and it has a grey areas as well. It makes you question, what's the point of doing this? But at the same time, you feel a guilty pleasure and just, ramming into all the smaller ships over here, scoping out the big plunders and such. I mean, you could just sit there in the game, in the early hours of the game and in the late hours of the game, between missions, and just roam and ram into ships, and it's just really fun. And I think that's something that's missing from a lot of newer games. You can't just wander and do stuff between the stories, or at the same time, they just let you aimlessly wander, and there is no story. So, in my opinion, it really nailed down that concept there as well. How to make a open world game feel, still have a sense of compass, as we might say over here, because, we're getting nerdy with all the pirate terminology as well. But anyway, what I've done is I've put together like a mashup of different moments, 2 assassinations that were quite hilarious as well. They weren't fast, but they're quite easy ones as well. I think there were 3 late game characters. I am a terrible assassin, and then of course a few sea fights as well. You can see a little bit of the sea warfare gameplay that I've been going through as well. So I'm gonna now turn the music on, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video and enjoy the gameplay as well. Another one of my subscribers said, go and play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, go and play Origins, stream it, video it, whatever. So I got to do that as well, and I've got that library ready. I've already finished Assassin's Creed Syndicate story as well, so I'll be putting up that gameplay as well. And I hope to touch on more of the Assassin's Creed games as well, because I'm sorry, but they were like a mega June, as well as other games that I've been playing, i.e. Super Hot, which I'm finding quite fun. It's a short shooter thing, and I've started Little Nightmares. I've got this Far Cry 5 playthrough that I started, but with Far Cry 5, I'm finding I'm just roaming around doing whatnot rather than focusing on the story. It's pretty fun just to wander around there and explore, but I've just been hopping between games, and then of course a lot of Rocket League took place in between because I was trying to get up a rank, but of course that failed, and so I left that and then went back again, and I'm just in and out of it until I get a result. But yeah, enjoy the video and the mishmash of gameplay here. Please subscribe, leave a like, and see you soon.
I could set you free, show you what this world can really be. Here with me, I could set you free of the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me, I could set you free. I could set you free. I could set you free, show you what this world can really be. Here with me, I could set you free of the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me, I could set you free. Show you what this world can really be. Here with me, I could set you free of the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me, I could set you free. I could set you free. I could set you free, show you what this world can really be. Here with me, I could set you free of the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me, I could set you free. I could set you free, show you what this world can really be. Here with me, could set you free of the pain and misery and let you be here with me. I could set you free. 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 I could set you free, show you what this world can really be. Here with me, I could set you free of the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me, show you what this world can really be. Here with me, I could set you free.